Good morning, White Oak Warriors. Happy Friday. We made it through the week. It is Friday, January 8th, and hope everybody's had a great week of remote learning. I know everybody's looking forward to being back in the building on Monday morning. I know I'm looking forward to getting back and seeing everybody in person. Kind of gets old looking at the screen all day sometimes. But how's everybody doing this morning, Mr. Meyer, Mrs. Schroeder? I know they're both with me this morning. Mrs. Schroeder has our sports news today.
Big news from last night. There was a home game. Girls played Fairfield. 7th grade dominated that Fairfield team, winning 27-13 with Lauren White as a leading scorer with 12 points. 8th grade lost in a tough game, but leading scorer was Skylar Lewis with 6 points. She had 2 long 3-pointers, and I hear Skylar has been putting in some extra time after practice. Looks like that extra time really paid off for your game. Great job, girls.
All right, way to go. And Mr. Meyer, how about would you rather? You had, I know, a good question yesterday. You have another good one today.
Yeah, yesterday's question, Mr. Gale, would you rather talk like Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck? Again, we were pretty split. 53% chose Mickey Mouse, and then 43% of White Oak chose Donald Duck. One interesting answer was, I like the idea of having an outburst and nobody having any idea of what's going on for talking like Donald Duck. I forgot that he has those outbursts. Today's question, would you rather time travel forward or backwards 50 years? Ms. Schroeder, you had a good reason.
My answer was backwards because I really don't want to know what's coming after this last year.
I'll have to think about that one. Interesting. And some of our teachers and staff may remember 50 years ago. They're just that old. I'm not going to call anybody out here this morning on this Friday, but some of our staff members just may remember 50 years ago, and so they may want to go back there. And let's see, we're returning next week. Students, just a reminder, when we return, bring your mask with you. We're going to make sure we're masking up, we're backing up, and we're washing up. We're going to follow all those safety protocols because COVID has not gone away over the last 3 weeks. If anything, the number of cases are still up there. And so we want to make sure everybody is safe as we come back into the building. But we are looking forward to seeing you. What else? Do you guys have anything else? Oh, Mr. Meyer had some funny Friday.
Yes. I just want to make a brief joke, but it's a little cheesy. Which state has the most streets?
Which state has the most streets? I'm going to go with California because it's such a big state, right? I mean, it would have to have the most streets, right?
Yeah, you're going to want to go the other way. It's actually Rhode Island.
Ooh, that's a good one, Rhode Island.
That's a good one.
Why is Peter Pan always flying?
I don't know. You got me on that one.
If you guys are familiar with where he lives, it's because he never lands.
Never lands.
Those are good.
That's a good one. That's a good
one. I like those good funny Fridays. I was looking forward to Donald Duck, but I guess we'll have to wait. That's coming soon, along with the cartwheels that Mr. Meyer's going to do in the gym.
Oh yeah, cartwheels. Donald Duck cartwheels.
There we go.
There
you go.
I just can't get it.
And on another,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, on another note, next week we will recognize our students of the month. 6th grade on Monday, 7th on Tuesday, 8th on Wednesday, and RLA on Thursday. Those are our December students of the month. Rather than do it virtually, we wanted to do that in person in the library, obviously, except for our RLA students. So we'll look forward to those next week. Teachers, if you can help out by sending those students down to the library first thing those mornings, that would be much appreciated. What else? Anything else before we get in our words of wisdom?
Just remember to charge those computers on Sunday night. Be ready to go Monday morning.
Awesome. And yes, great reminder.
You need to bring all of your stuff back. We took everything home over the break, so remember to get those backpacks packed up with all of your books and everything that you took home, and bring that back on Monday.
Yep, great advice. Thank you, Mrs. Schroeder. Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Here are your words of wisdom for this Friday morning. Sophocles was an ancient Greek writer. He wrote about powerful figures who chose a noble path in life that ended in tragedy. If Sophocles had lived during the 1960s, he might have written about the noble but tragic life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Here's what Sophocles has to say to us today. The ideal condition would be, I admit, that men should be right by instinct, but since we are all likely to go astray, the reasonable thing is to learn from those who can teach. It's true, you know, it would be great if we always knew the right thing to do, but since we don't always know, let's pay attention to those who strive to teach us right from wrong. Whether it's our parents, our faith leaders, our grandparents, our aunts, our uncles, our counselors, our teachers, our custodians, whoever it might be. Remember what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had to say. The time is always ripe to do the right thing. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great Friday, everyone. We'll see you on Monday.